I baby one the betch attack na me de be man.
So far, the me no nya BBD no kan kire me dia, but what I know is that onya bibia.
Oh Dabi. Me sure.
What I know is that onya bibia, and then
according to one answer ono no ka kire o.
No,
ono an kan me because me nya sure. Hey, it's man pa. Hey, na zenka e koya na se ba e.
And na make say, you see issues e bi o. Na
Hitman wa bro.
na and then we empese be kan was ono ya we because say you na ekoko kan ba ko so de ba ko so no ewie mu die but the truth of the matter is that Hitman tifie Hitman tifie bibia mai yenso ye ofie bibia mai you feel bibia mai but a higher crown yes a higher crown sometimes otia no be so any problems they say solve manual ayana me siro me trim say ye dey cry solve new ye dey cry solve new but to the bia na na kwa outside gentility home cry sad name ni bitie but I think with time we'll get there and one in hobeba and he knows it and one in hobeba young kumbi brisade but at appropriate time I made be an meda and pine Miss Yanko Madi and Chimmy. Na mami ahoden. And ne no you will face it.
No say atete abete no.
Na ne cha no
and we so dey atete ama ya cha ma you
face it.
E hu dey ekọ nti na no so no. Na
because you born crofo bi din. You born crofo bi din na dey later go so money man your word na say o no anya word say so what dey the mami a na we boache dey a na wa bom din wa fa fon afre me no wa chisi afa ha yes train later na could do be chair so me no man wa nti ubo mi din na mba nka me fast ka me 2 minutes I can't fast ka me 2 minutes if you think that I dey we deserve we timide manua obi ba oh we no asa enya that je but to tell me mono man your word ya na ya word okay yet all is not well sir but I think that problem is solved. Yeah, ever solved. Angel cry ever solved. Divine and cross. Oh, angel ever solved.
It's a promise.
Oh yeah.
No.
Me say angel ever solved. Who say yeah kan ho ya na emode. Omuntimi so ano.
Na ntimi no anantia na won kan ho mami.
No, who say odin komo bi bai. Janko money kaya dia we cry that I'm so to the boss. Odo mo pa zero de me ko dey fa boni gina chem na ma de panche me. O ma ho ni keke. Na yento time ne kakra. Nyame onya nkuye. Odo my time kakra. Ne yakam bia beba. Ne yakam ba bia de re bia beba. Ba bia she bia beba. Ara say ba bia she bia beba. O start dem bia we otamfo timi nya onko kaka bibi na afi no so akoy topical issue but they can there so ono onye better sa no bi ono kada gumba fluently cheda gumba ni ubetimi afade sa ana river
Yes.
oh we will get there we
have to.
Yeah, issues no doso but I think yeah the NPP best start because Juma ayana time ka ho emra e wo mi aye NPP time enche omo kwa take a decision and then ochina ade eche akwakoya abato enipa makomako num no so far omo de omo ho aba omo akwa probo a ye bo mudin se omo no be win but interestingly enipa 3 yenya firms and institutions be 3 a ye predictive wins for ebinom. Okay, global info. The Nimuno track record as far as the Ghana elections are concerned. We're predicting a win for Baumia. And global info the track record. Another firm here, group of some university lecturers. Almost also as a Kennedy and they're winning. Then and then that's what it is also. Another group and so about Sebra Champon 42%. And about me as a 33 I know my chairman Crawford. And then pastors also I join it sa platform me. My name say About what year? I also use on the Anna Butum Nadia, the Yaboshe. Yeah. We are the Tiame, Nabia, Umuaman, the me to about Tiawa, William Commission. May the Honamun to about the Tiao. May 2 months, one madam, Hunamas term that 2 amount. But no quack be on. But na post issues be said. I think so far MPP do or minus no. About 19 cabinet ministers no, including the president. Sabi one committee and Nyansa phobia no ha. Na dwuma to ni mu de. Krachen Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enti former president the team so no to no manja. Akro ntimi ntrobi. So enti yen ha de.
Mr. Cabinet say in so and if fun. A group of people now should be allowed the policy by Parliament, Cabinet. After the Koyano of my breme, the Wunya Safo. Our war cabinet was Sebi, and I dream of Dr. Mahmoud.
T a 7 back corner no. And you share the entire MPP race in Barcelona. Police forecast a polling station behind between 70 to 150 police personnel in the mine hall. The macho men stay away. When them say 1 month MPP, one must say they want to recapture power as soon as possible. Year 2028. And the reorganization, a year up bottom approach. I mean, I Saturday and one more chassis. I got my meteor.
But you made was na much for Momo show Facebook, YouTube, baby, and Momuti Radio Gold. Ye do be a say na much me feel for Dominic, Tony Blair, and Akidi Bobo, Munina Timofi, Muamofi, and Mutim in Amichamo. I finished my chairman boss, Ira Erikopoku, Minister of Agric. In fact, Erikopoku I never be in the history of this country, with the exception of NKRUMAH time Bepemne. You been see that within that agric sector.
I see.
Yeah. And nema why no Robert Erikopoku interventions be all there ba. Nema be your boy. Imagine say farmers, northern sector. Say omo chro omo no buy a bu pro. And on the president can tam 100 million Ghana cedis the koya and so no must say 200 million at the koya in the northern sector. We in the irrigations project it was abandoned since NKRUMAH time. Or by or taking steps investors from outside. They are working on China for any companies be from Italy, more. And we have a great sector where be a cost of kama. People were mocking that slogan. But as a stand, I count the number of people chasing me from Debia and say, "Hitman, I mean, Erikopoku has done so many things. About that ministry, he stands tall. And maybe America say, yes, say, we started Brunson Tamano near Coco. And yet, I just want the people to know, say, President the Obedi and Oba contested NDC presidential race and he will contest.
Oba contested?
Yes. I'm speaking in my capacity as his media coordinator.
Oh, I see.
For his presidential ambition.
I see.
Yeah. So, Menenat now almost 15 years in it. Go ye board and have regional minister in MP. In a very unifying person or Donipa Pobias Monim NPP, Nim NDC. Nediana say, Yen Majman in ye, Yen Puntumbra, Nagana for ye. One issue be you can't tag him with corruption. You can't tag him with anything or any or so clean. Though I'm not saying he's so perfect. Say, I say should have bought for but so far. That is it. Now back to the issue.
Okay.
NPP were mental problem.
NPP.
Yes. They need a medical team to sit them down, specifically their leaders, including Nanado. We need a medical team to examine Omar Bin first. Then after I examine them, then we check the reports. So okay, we need the about because why am I saying that? Obi awa losing bia, e bin see that. What lose e bin see that. who lose here less than 1 year, and I'm going to say 1 year.
Yeah, few more 1 year.
Instead of you to sit down, repackage, dissolve everything, go through the whole country, and you do it within the constituency and the branch level. Monko branches in Kobisa say, Masa, Monana more from elections, they be a divine politician. Almost say the elections are always won at the polling station.
Yeah.
Polling station branch executive, they never buy, they didn't see. Oh, now man for complaining, say Nema boy thing. Oh, now man for say petrol you to Mukosoro. Oh, na Niamani be one more the bar and Nuria so ABCD. And this Lusu 2016, including even President Mahama. Obia choki.
Yeah.
Because no man fan said no losing we name yet. Into you work almost you be not Kosibuchi, no more friends and cry.
Yeah, Kosibuchi committee.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kosibuchi committee.
Yeah.
And the NDC were bold to tell their leaders in their face straight, every branch and constituency, region, told them.
Almost a committee.
Omo committee near there.
Erokwe, Makokwe committee.
Nipa no froka akura di say piano. Michael Kwe or froka ye piano. Sebi nyansa be no beka. Michael Kwe no na adwene na da. Say yenkuto ada completely. Or froka ye piano. Michael Kwe untimi 19 free hand kokolebu. Even kolekulebu ma ko echire. 200 meters Michael Kwe untimi 19. Sebi mi se mekun. Michael Kwe at that age. Adie ben pa no be obeka. Dey no ono ankasa wo problem.
Ono Michael Kwe no
Ono
problem.
ankasa wo problem.
Ono ko solve problem.
Ono ko solve problem. Ono wo problem ko solve problem. Because how can a party presidential candidate Ariama last name Buache Kanwa rejected ballot onye nipa on can ballot paper biaso but rejected ballot paper EBT baumia about 3 polling stations in Upper East. Rejected ballot OBT baumia and nobody sits down to think say how do we saying well, you check the list. Brian, Kennedy, and Kweyi. And instead of them to sit down, repackage, you see, politics, you don't just get up and do anything. So you be
Yeah.
Or some commotion say, even for me, the say the number that they have in parliament, they want to maintain it. And if possible, they will not or elections be me if I had the capacity or the ability to be able to dissolve. I can catch say, even 2028, in Kenikwa say NPP, a contested parliamentary and presidential elections. Because you say, or more banner petrol now, so at no more catch some better. What message? What are they going to tell Ghanaians? Because near was so much be or mukaye. A debia was so muye be a kai or mukaye. Or mubaya mamuno. Hey, I want to nipa film. Because of NPP, Amamu Ntikurano, a girl, your friend is saying, actress, you know, you will need pay your friend is saying, Emilia Bruby. Because Nanado, the careless performance. And now, divine general should be example. So, Emilia Bruby, a back acting, or yadi. But you to the poto. Nanado is good like divine. Let me borrow some of the words of divine. Say, oh, cabrofu, that thing. MPP cannot still think. Say, hey, party ayatu abama also yonko ye cocoa roots.
Yeah.
Obaya also they should halt the cocoa roots. Foolishly on their part, instead of them to use our internal auditors. Omokofa brofufri abruchi said they should come and audit the roots. And that firm took $10 million. They wasted $10 million on just auditing. And it went like that. Until some microphone into abamom. Microphone mobile more 35 cities. Equal 2.5 on the into abamom. Petra or mobile ye toya could do 100 cities no name momra. Ye momra no monsambe we have fertilizer worth of $12 million. Ye momra na branches celebrate the palm modernize it in the way of stealing. No. This time when we are question pass it, obey to from no their show. What is MPP coming? Why? I don't even understand them. They are just so desperate. And they were more, you know. MPP is behaving like Obi Oda intensive care unit or Siento Fufu Mbreno. It doesn't make sense. One accident, yes, so spinal cord problem or untimin didi, ye didn't so no kuku for you funumo. O Siento Fufu, Yeah, by yen chichira petisin kamera. Who the intensive care unit? You are not thinking of it. Why will such potowee? Instead of you to sit down, think of the steps to take from branches to constituency executives, from the constituency to region, from region to national, so that at least you get to know what actually went wrong, why you lost. Because it's the grassroots that will be able to tell you why you people lost. Until omo pepawa no omo serious highway. Aombesamba. Because Ghana for him kosoro. Ye mamomra mo time. Ye de call 50 million. And 10 million. Adia ne ton 10 million ne about 3.5. Adia ne ton 20 million about 10 million. Iron Rod atete so ne bibia atete so no. O se ye njai sa ne man nsa befa momra. Wa wia me kromfo. Many ba me so 2 weeks time. O se wa kwa soro wa fanyame. Until the mentia say na wura me dem. O kwa den. How? They are behaving as if I don't know. Open political party which is not smart, NPP. But they behave as if say ni omo nyina na ko school.
Enya woman of so be crash for ma ko school che obi ayi.
Omo bonche nkako.
NPP as a political party.
Obi o wa ko school. Mo se mo lawyers. Omo pam Charlotte or say omo chro chairperson NPP could not spell it. Omo ye the chairperson. And nobody in that Flagstaff house saw anything wrong with it. They published it. And the thing went viral.
They're typo. And they're normal. Typo.
Say Uber type be a mistake. Flagstaff house, seat of the president. Timmy type here, they mistake. No beyond can go through normal publishing like that. It is a MPP. I didn't hear Juma. I didn't know money at say no mububa money, sir. Do you know sir mama your mama name this food?
Yes.
I'm a young say can't common sense MPP nibi. Because so steady the style of your mama no we now. Or my question is scan a gun for dia. Let's spread it out. Book push a kind of big push air coso. Yeah, quine Nema I stabilize it. Dollar above from me honestly speaking, yeah better aba. I dear back one and the public team catching so Hitman. And this name people in a pet. Mobile Kurano has a pet to the Kurano. You better sat on a body and crutching. My name said, Divan, did you whether you heard some of those comments? People were of the view, the way MPP for there, NDC could buy by West. But NDC buy now, Obumamono. Obi no be sure say, until I dear MDC for you, 9 people for no money. Now some people for now crack I said the way our mama name this food mamma. So say never call the better than future.
And before cross Netica and NDC for you, not can be much by be.
That is it. No man yet. Until when you answer, why do you swap? What bon? You have no clue about governance. Common sense is what they lack, which led to their defeat. Arrogance, not respecting anybody. Omoboso, miracle abwaje say akwana. Or say, or can it plain say, NDC be. At the last part to own him so much, but he was still misleading the people. NPP. She say almost stronghold Kumasi in person but dinu MPP. Ne stronghold abedan NDC stronghold. Napo tufu. Say nipa 19 no be any answer chamber omia. No napo no kro kan no answer. Napo no kasano. He himself nkana adwene edwuma obeka say mokwa me nkuruma no. As if he was a Kenyan and I say free Dubai and Kurubiso. Don't look at the post. MPP, I'm surprised you. This election come back and so much 4-5 years time. They should have just relaxed. Because Ghanaians are still in pain. No? Even though President Mohammed and the NDC have stabilized things. But Ghanaians try to say, sana na NDC for na kase amamuna MPP bu no mu di o matem. NDC ba no mo say ampa. Because omo kopre o de elections omo kop.
Yeah.
TSM omo keka. Internal no. This is a party that took over. Another word briefing space. Ghanaians never had any briefing space. Ghanaians went through hell. Nyuma guye nipa wiye. Contractors who died in Kumasi, per my checks were more than 25. Kumasi nkwa contractors omu wiye. Omo munya stroke. Omo so musika kem. Because of that, be a bodam. B are not in their normal condition, and the NPP, and they will be coming there. Sir, I labor a year, mama,
Exportee.
and the NPP, those nurses, no women, they were prostitutes. And the NPP na hook up a common power. I'm telling you. Because now while we school the nurse not fear for 2-3 years. Common say don't know. Fear for so HSBB because no one on the tonton and I'm raising the man. I had into hook up. And the NPP nurses, graduate nurses, general nurses, no midwives, some of them became prostitute. Until such people, some more mumra. Or they can go and prepare internally, and there will be any money problem.
But for the sake of democracy, we had the see it mean opposition parties are.
But we need a sensible position and a wise position.
But ultimately, NPP as a political party, you know that.
Oh, Ghana for the
part
Ghana for Beguno. What are you market? Look, you'll be shocked, say NPP up to 35. Or better a Soviet TBU.
35%.
I am telling you.
2024.
2028. MPP. Nyame bo mo kra. I have cry. Be at 30-31. I am telling you.
30-31.
30-31 MPP.
Haven't you heard? Argument in the NDC ni flag bearer. And for that matter, Baumiane President Mahama Koye. So Mahama might be a mono dear. Done deal for Baumia. What is our conversation over here?
Me boss in MPP, nobody can stand him. In MPP, in everything as far as politics, campaign, everything is concerned. No one stand tall. Or be flopu biakusi. So can I recently or say a common sense no mudibu man. How? MPP to make them over $6 billion. Yan for subia. Or more musumu nyansa mamu. Timi transfer $58 million. You see, your transfer by your nima account ekotomu. And the MPP flag bearer or patch or your 12 man yet is so come there. Or buy no this kind of koto nkonya sikamu. And nkonya no sikamu na air condition bono. So I'm moving in famra. And I want to say Kennedy Kasi Baumia is a complete liar. Until if Kennedy is accusing Baumia as complete liar, what then do we do? What do we expect from Baumia? Then Baumia, he's here. Another thing, last one. Another common sense. Recently, almost say John Mahama indicators na issue no. Baumia, they be almost say a fake.
Yeah, first.
Almost can't say a fake. A children no must about months or no because almost say nemo can because my dimi sabi. Monkani ye. Almost say yankani you. And a yanka say a fake by Baumia shisha to. Until Baumia Timia shisha de 8 years, a fake. No be the 1 year, I bet 10 fake and I'm an real. Are you okay? Penny nim Omuntia futu. They don't plan, they don't strategize. They just get up in the name of politics. MPP, they are doing things anyhow. Omo communicators co reduce are then Omoka. What do? They don't say anything, they don't make any sense. And you think Ghanaians would sit down and vote for them? If MPP could have power, I am telling you, it can take them more than 30 years, no more power. Se nema koni say ya. Because Ghana for no problem is say Ode yamfane say divine MC.
Yeah.
Mpuntu djuma bi e wo so ye no municipal ho ye nko ade a odi ni sika kro bi Ghana for no wo ye na Ghana ni pema no na pede ma na wo ye bibi onwe no bi first in your can say oh after all dem pekura no ye ma me nti ade nti no ye na ade a me dwe no. Why can't they give us break? They are wasting our time and everything. Where police were able to deploy protect you. Can you imagine? What she say we munti maintenance saying you know say I did a baby doing there. Must say oh no problem. They can do that. They can come. But Ghanaians will still prove to them say they are still in pain. Me say MPP. I so be or die intensive care unit. Or say the bush for about Monto whiskey in Chichirembreno. Or the intensive care unit or Pebanku Eddie. How? Can you imagine?
Mm.
Ooh, nyamia domunya uya. O sabe pre. What are they coming to do? What message would they tell Ghanaians?
You wrap you up or hold on.
No, wrapping up, we are watching them.
Okay.
Say Ochinachi.
Ochinachi.
Yeah, Ochinachi Saturday. Oh, we are watching them. Yeah.
All right.
Remember.
Yanko yanim. Falate we say to my man hadia. Many of you an appointment. Another just saying. And now 29th day in the month of January 2026. When krata the NDC logo eboso. Appointment as acting director of elections and IT. NDC Amanyo company for FEC. That's Functional Executive Committee. It's here on Tuesday, 13th January. Now, General Secretary Achro Krata signing on behalf of FEC. Sir Ura Madi Jibril. And then Orono acting director of the party. Yeah, acting director and IT of the party. And not just the late Omanu position in the one. Non any deputy, yes. And now one must say upon deliberations, blah blah blah, in executives will not share the competence, experience, and commitment to the party. Yes. This appointment take immediate effect. And to the NDC, our acting director of elections and IT, in the person of Mr. Madi Jibril. At Wayne and a Krata party no, Atron and Nay, Thursday, 29th day in the month of January 2026. Ede akoma Ura Madi say if you sabri kwano on Fetchery. And so efa more. Eti now we party penny for almost so a decision or more atake a general secretary or don't was signing. Yeah, the copy Akoma Tanko Rashid or your deputy director of elections NDC headquarters at Abaka Accra. Or the copy Akoma all regional chairman. Or the copy Akoma all regional secretaries. Okay. And all regional directors of elections and IT. Eti partner copy these individuals in the offices ahodwa. Madika Abubuinti. Madi Jibril is the new acting director, elections, IT, Edema NDC. Eti Onia, congratulations. Why there? Obo Juma Papa, Juma de Obobi, Papa, Crawford appointment was on there. Nyadia, Obi free headquarters. So, or say part in a wabai. It will mean appointment. Nyadia Sebeboa. Divine, you run NPP issues anymore.
Yo, watch it, me that's it. My mema, Minu Amadi, Gabriel. Me mbona baso.
Yeah.
And congratulating and so, sa appointment way so, it's answer. At the end of the day, no one some we are. At the end of the day, near Jiffy him. Now there was some we are someone no. Actually, and no na ye tosobo abaso.
Yeah.
Etito say Madi na one omanebo amaye adwuma. Na watumi asomwa na party ni so ehun say based on the competence and the commitment to the party no ye be elevate him na at least ye the position no substantive position na manual. I think say it is in order. You know, me congratulate him and I wish him well too. The new year officer or be occupying. He's actually doing it already.
Yeah.
When I say yeah, Shanima.
I know
na already in a juma we why.
Oh yes,
Na only my member NPP for presidential primaries here.
Any immune sense.
When him say, ananu be as someone into no. Okasa na what my reference. And he say Emri bi atwa mu no na senka political party bi called presidential primaries and some more internal elections are. Won't see a year ni. Na ko bia ka say o yenja yomo masem. At the end of the day, and phobia. But every political party in this country or in any part of the world, whether in opposition or in power, it's a treating say or a government in waiting. Hoping say one day maybe to me done it.
That's true.
No ababe abain.
And okay.
Nti no say woni omudin kita ho bia no a sabi o so omudi obia eba ese o question because one lucky one day be better be sorry no na sa nipa kro no edi o mine so woni hu choice bia na me no ka say whether government no ekoyi ekoboni o oto mama ha ma wan to mama ha ma nhye odi gu akwan mu no po mpo e be affect o ananu bi atwa mu no me man to aba manana adoda nto aba ma ne party da but obedi aban yi se me kase me ni fi ya me ni esi sui ye kase obi abrɛ o wiase mu ha pa ama ho kyerɛ aba ne so a eye nanado ne ma omi apen so na me hu say yes ekom o wiase enso man to bia mo mu yi se omo hyehyɛ omo ko ebi aka me omo koto mo na mo de problem abrɛ inti no sa primary see omo ba be ko ye be ka bi because a public institution at the end of the day omo kono mu koyi o sasamonsan brɛ ya na ya nya lucky na sasamonsan fa fia se yewu inti ye be ka ne amaga na fo ahu ba bi asɛm na ye keka ko hwɛ onim NPP for presidential primaries we it is characterized our campaign now is characterized by a certain kind of ayi mentimi ho ase wantwi koka bi na ohwe the height of vitriolic attacks are omonkasa omalanche among themselves no a unprecedented see na bakose mo bi si da elections in all the political parties this time around NPP for primary see omokwe me mean na hanye prophet of doom but what I am anticipating what I envisage and say Saturday there ni abatwa NPP for babekwe and my bo niko ka name ntime ho ase bi ebe koso no Ghana Police Service for now I wish them well because ejuma be ba papa ejuma be ba omuso
Ghana Police Service.
yes because say okraman on kawa on finishing and chire da na wo hwe the rate a omankasa omafefe omosin de a chire omo ho no a na it means that uja omo a ombedi bone ombedi omo ho bone na nke ba ne say na yesi ekosani peace pact a ye ne public wachi se ka say ye be sign bibia e fe no peace pact na chire say yanjimu ndi mu ye nkrofobia oye nani basabasa ye edi mutrimu ntinu ye say mu ntimi ndi mu huni enti mu mbra mbe sign undertaking e chire say ade amokwa kwa mu bedi mu huni sana se chire itu hwe presidential candidates ya omukoya omundi omuhuni ye now you see for me I'm concerned about the aftermath how would they reconcile how would they come together because esembia omakeka to onum no I don't know how ombe peke sa ensem no omateshu no mato form no say omosan so afa bachi me no tie ya me no kasa sesie mimi ni NPP mu omunsem omuka nde me ba be kotu ne bie no no anya me no miru ne kae for instance yasikire Japan wa bodam tio omu asikire Japan abodam ena yesanso se ba wumia autistic onye papa onama egbilibili sasem wenyi no omu fio omu party mo na these are the main contenders amu present amayen enti mu de mu bisa se mo amaka nsem ya kire se ba kwa abodam ya ba kon so egbilibili ya mo de na bresi ento aban fa mo mu at the end of the day omu mu ba ko ewini a mi bisa o enti mu pese Ghana fo ento mo mo ana se enye omu den question no hwe last time we got sign peace party uti asem a we kai Brian kai Brian say na ogina number 1 eni number 3 emfimfin na se enye nyankopon ene ba ya Send na number 1 a charge pa sen kopese oni number 3 enfrangam so no onu na so ni mu kesa nkatokwa eba number 1 ye kenu osi oni number 1 kasa ya nakoma ejuju ye to ni yemu pe ena number 3 so baumia enso bufu ye no no so charge ye say onu so be action ewo ho tio asem way is according to Brian again omo kase ye pose na nkrofobia kase Ken man so twini ne dey document ne bre no person be sign se utie Jojo Rocky Obin oye Kennedy Japan rep o see at the Peace Pact no ewa Alisa Hotel ho no ye dey document ne beto o anim no the first question be say aden na yanfa ama candidates no in advance na common peruzu o man hwemu anka ewo mu ansa na ma betena se before na no be si no say chairman sabonsu say oh ono de om de amane dada e na Jojo Rockson say obisa other aspirant reps ni say monsa ka bia na say mani atwa bi so ana obi aso hu ye so ho no an na say o ma set ayi system ni say omo dey play game in favor of one candidate clearly no na just say the system na say the establishment no the party establishment no against other candidates and omo favor Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia hwe Ken enso by no so your opportunity so be kasa o say ho presidential candidates na aka no omu kita PhD kwa omu tie wu hey what the paper to manimu a omu tumi nkan omu adwen nya adwuma and it is the same attitude no say omu de kotra IMF o so omu ko IMF a the same attitude near the document be show omu e be tra omu animu omu nhwe omu ndwen ga na ho eno an say tibon koso no ma sensan
to dia o say hina mensan on kan
Osanso say NPP for omoko elections we no omo democracy no omo kan nyina na efrakadam na last election kore koto aba no ye wia no ewo oti region any certain constituencies kra eno kra yen kan wasam wie we internal election yo intino utie sa ensem we a omo keka nyina ekoba ni nyina unim question ba kwa eba metirim ene say Sansem yo mukika nyina no appointed me to one thing say they don't know why they lost the 2024 elections.
oh samum
Oh yes. Hwe. So munim die nam so a emomu elusu 2024 election in the first place. Utie omunkomo omuba. Omu say omu pentem akọ early congress so that they will have ample time to campaign. Campaign for what? Campaign with which message? Assemble na wo babeka. Because onim de olusu ya na nka obesiesie wachi atoto oniama yie. Na nka wo ma hwe. For instance, omusi o yempe kremoni. Ana say me ento aba ma kremoni. Ghana for ento aba entia NPP because say yamfa kremoni amba ana say nipa na kremoni. They should get it straight into their coconut. Ghana for ento aba entia NPP because say omukofa presidential candidate Ofinov enye no huntia. Ghana for ento aba amfa manu so kremoni ana say ne ho efe ana etietia ana etente. The Ghana for Gina so a person be acknowledge and say Chrono Ketashesha Proye Dream can kind the ineptitude, the incompetence, mismanagement of the economy na yenina beda yenimuno. And only Gina so those are the kind of things I person yent say. Me presidential candidate way, me motumamia, me be solve problem A, B, C, D. Ade we na me ya may say, but so bana be catch me say, me ya chimney, me ya santini, me ya Christo ni, me ya Christo ni, montumamia. That is balderdash. A ye gibberish. Ball and I will catch no. Because at the end of the day, no, o see em beto ma o sa keke because o ya santini and I Christo ni. Nana kufa do anya Anglican ni. O so nya mi anka boni odidi yen. Na kom di bedi yen. Can for reata minim budgeta obekan ya wanfa Bible quotation anshas here and the infantoso. And you crown number boy. So it's not about whether the person is so a Christian, of enough, of his south, and also of hifa. The person ent na nyanu ni nkomo mubo. Nana mitie one of their communicators, Ellen. asema Ellen can say omo campaign no ankasa ombema the government NDC no showdown, real showdown after 31st of May flag bearer.
Osamum.
Yes.
Tifiti Monday.
It's 50 Monday corner first ombema real opposition. Na real opposition no a the bema government no. Say na wo ba be ka kire nti amu te say unim say heboache ade ba kwa me hu pa ni say wuni obi edi nkomo edi nkita ho ya ade. Na repeatedly drawn attention say ade bi wo no ma oya etia wa onjai anasase mi wo no kan onjai na say o ka che ne o to na o reminding de bia na still the slightest opportunity to benya bia oye no kan the same nsem no ombu na sa nipa no ombu say wo hwe the composure na need the posture of a friend saying the NPP right now na omumbu Ghana for Inti omu baby and omu cansam bia de to ye trim because sabi o uyo obi a odi ani die e de magana fo a won sorry keke meka nkyere yen say o ba be ma opposition woni message inti ye ma ample time inti just say o ba ya ye to aba ma presidential candidate 31st way na e kono na say ma start campaign yen Ghana fo no de mo ndwin yen ho chese no an say mo nsam no na ma dwen say mo ba beton. But Ellen no ankasa na okasa ombema opposition no onu ye to abama Ken 31st Saturday your campaign man. Question me bisa no and na me no ka say party ni mu as split sharply a enkokwo bia declare say omu ka ya no ma ba hwe say ye to aba we wie 31st there's no way omu ebe support one candidate bi anaso medi we achi
Osamum.
oh yes
Omo candidate anya
candidate enya enu anu no hwe Kofi Nkansa so Baumia campaign campaign person on the camp or sisi etoma events Kena omo go campaign ma no na Ken nkofo no so aka say omo so Baumia wini a ade omo dai omo no omo so omo campaign e mo. That's why I said say I am concerned about the aftermath. Say ye to abani wi a what will happen enu na hia me again on say abato ya omo koya omo di nkomo say at the end of the day no osimesi say me pese me win osimesi say me win me ade ehia me an say delegates for no mokoto aba unfortunately so we share 5 aspirants now moko no a I will classify them as nothing.
I didn't hear.
Obia mbonama
Nipa 5 no.
Nipa 5 no candidates ni nyina o ka say odi omo ba be tunsane nipa na obi wo si wo yi presidential candidate omo wan na o hwa ne pedigree and the level no
former vice president, former ministers too, the person of Dr. Aduchum and Dr. Banachampon. And a Kwabena J. Japan so the more nim.
But you see, you say omo mo nyina so PhD.
We nyina mo number.
You say omo mo say PhD, you say
doctors miensa. Dr. Banachampon, Dr. Aduchum and Dr. Mamudu Baumia.
And you say engineer no so tie we say omo nyina tie wu. Inti say omo nyina mbonama no mo ye nothing. The mimi catcher delegates want to say in the absence of nothing bad is better.
In the absence of nothing.
Yes, bad is better. In Chomu Kwakoto Abano, at least they are all not good, but they should make sure say they vote for a better bad. At least at Jombe Yamagana, at least they should present a better option chain. Among them, they should vote for the lesser evil.
I see.
What you say? And yes, idea no more the Ghana for Hyambo. Because me no can say me NPP for manu de book back no more can you say they have the men na poor man say sana they didn't have any men bia or say the whole of cabinet including Anekufuado na kasakasa obia tiewu or say hey ohun cabinet a omu nim nyansa sada na nipa ba ko nyansa pede Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Look at the way Omo reduce campaign no. But then na me no ka say the realities no are setting in MIA nyina ye nitua. You care about the realities you see ye be discuss ya. It's about the economy. What to mean be kan kire me ende amiti hey say fuel la ejano almost 16 cedis per liter no sende e wo 9 cedi 10 cedi a o say the eja no in 2024 in the benefit no a better chain the benefit there. I won't agree with you. And they created the impression say without them no obi enu no mo a obetumi aye. Me many fee ya me me start say me deep politics echi. Me nti na bakose mu da. Say you see the city ebe appreciate against foreign currencies consistently.
For about almost a year.
Almost a year. Maintain na bakosem da in mimi nyi say asifuo aban bia betufuo obaye no yeswatia by more than half of the onobeto or inherit ye maintain na bakosem da. And you know they come and then answer minority for a press conference. Apenoma kili actually. And you know what they wanted to tell us or throw that. Ghanaians should wise up. Na sankrofo e modus operandi no ensesaye adwemboni ne nyama basa na omo katu ni pass omo njai kaye. Omo bae na omo say nobody should give credit to the Bahama government for the economic gains na they making because ni na IMF shisha ya omo omo ye da no. Na even pono so omo po obi omo da na sia omo nda Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ase. Na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onu ni because the strategy and the policy and the guidance no and to me achieve we gold for oil the American. These are people who are disingenuous and dishonest people. On one hand, time wa CDE say appreciate a fool or work from say. Do you know what they told us? They said artificial. Na nye sustainable. Enche bia enye betumi aban no betumi sustain yentwen by December no a microphone start say omo importing yama CD no ebe crash against the other foreign currencies omo ankasa nkyere kocho ponkro be ka kire say government ashada na all pumping dollars into the economy say na be ya the best sustain CD no na ade na omo ye na sustainable. Me will not forget to say before then no mama pay more than 29 billion so still unsolved problem no.
Honorable Ekopok say 60 billion NPP times $60 billion.
Me that's it.
$60.9 billion NPP pumping share economy.
Yes. And no buy am say enye adwuma no buy no see government is not spending.
Yeah.
Government to contractors for crowd untiom ka intina CD no still no enkwatiom ka later na finance minister buy no be release statement say contractors for no ye tua do no aka omo wie no mse no enwu say enfa no mse US China trade war and na man for the demand for the dollar no ewo form na people have shifted our attention no e dey call the east Chinese no and on be kan sa e kire yen na ene yete hanom na say ade no yeyi na sustainable all of a sudden what take you 10 ade a wo say sustainable ade a wo say Russia Ukraine war ade a wo say China US war this and that they see ya body nyina egu awie afi de wasan so atene say wo na wasan so ye you see the contradiction and then the paradox omun kita hudie ni say no mo ye omun niama no. These are people that they are bent on manipulating the cognition of the masses with lies, fabricated vile stories, and nyama any kwamu no mo bekeka. Enti me sa primaries ya omo kwebuache. Me de minim bibi sronku bia omo de beba. But senka me NPP ni pa na me me advice and a consultant bi na kami tu omo fo a na ka me catch omo say nka the first 2 years no omo fancy omo ifie yie na omo tutu niama from constituency regional the national na omo yi nkofo omo anionyam omo ho na campaign aye kwa ye de criminals akronfo e na ye campaign no uji se Ghana for refi because nkofo omo a wo pese omo de nto abama o na omo be o campaign
akronfo ben o kan wa se me
oh say me makachire o fani say gift your worry edi wachi campaign ama wuntumi
say ye do omasem but
asem we maka kyerɛ wo sɛ sasem we men kan kyerɛ me sasem na ya mo ba no mo be ka kyerɛ sɛ the person is innocent until proven guilty by a competent court of sankwacha asem no sebi no mo kan kyerɛ me.
It is what it is.
That is not what it is. Anya fact kyerɛ sɛ woni anya fact ma me mo. Maybe say they are thieves.
Can any book be
there be a book no lecture na make catch say omo ya akronfo kopim time court no mo be ka kyerɛ ye say omo nya akronfo until then because me no tell you see hitman watching the last person I host to show you a hand or sorry if you show before the next presenter beba no na microphone ira camera ira wa ha CCTV camera no so aba be che no say no nyama we nyina ofi ha no e na yira na okodu fie nya friends abuachi ya hwehwe yi ni mu aye hu ya report police station o se an nyame camera no so hu say wow o se this a court this a court buami ebu matan ka say ade no e wo me wan this ade am obi an fra me kronfo me one audit report say yen 500 and something million ayira o NSS no be e head ye nyina yi tum say scan de ayira na nipa no ho ne yesi yen fa no to nche na scan be won saman for ho
say court for no hwe video no aseteni e mind to conclusion say kwasi bo ache na fa microphones na I am still innocent.
Oh, you are never innocent. With the higher crowd, me who am I chill say? What do me camera and microphone? Kono say this a court aka until now my house and be. Oh, you crown for my court to cast and you now fire. Have the magia too.
Yanko your name. All persons seeking to contest party office, but currently holding government appointment, except board membership, must resign 6 months to the election. NDC General Secretary Fifi Fiavi Kwete. Power specialist about hospital for Adarama can be Soyasene. Power say ebano sciatica, arthritis, gono, syphilis, bokimbos, osa. Ehona bekwa kwa yarshe. Yewo ayekwa benya wankra hanum. Fre 0244544422. Big go drink bakwa. Di S-Max no. Afi enwane de twaso. Eti wasi babia aye she se babia hia a big go and ye de quenches that fire no. Palm Hills is super power onom na face so Palm Hills natural mineral water ebe boa na ebe energize body ne kama na honam so atimi atoso. PC Eba Center Doctor Patients Kobana say about the menstrual pains, poor flow, waist pains, back pains, male vitality, poor vision, infections outdoor. A PC Eba Center catching out the back. Prostate issues about your brand near to the family. Your Medina social welfare. A gate no opposite 0540 740 740. Heart Builders Well Estate or more assassin. Our Dawa, Lochuboy, Shy Hills, Ningo, Tripoli, and Akusi. To your 50% near Kano between 6 months to 1 year or the Bemount. Fred 0241 665200. Third Eye Care Vision Center. When we are the Fako, na yentinete and Famao, your North Ridge NL Airport residential area. Offer 0245 93 83 89. Mr. Kill, product bakwa kulun for the aba. Mr. Kill, Memadru, Unyabia, ebe boy ye papa, na wajira na so. Hitman, 4 number, yeah, 30 seconds, be a preparation. And this is for a time. And he. You're party for show.
So divine kind. Lastly, maybe me wrap up. Ghana will be any NPP, any more track record. Akronfo sanko strategize abe wia yen. Ye huri enim ko sulinti no mo se omo ba yen je omo so. That is the highest insult. NPP have no respect. Me say they behave say any omo nyina na ko school. Yam fa na say ye call presec. But presec na ya you could share na you school na yen yeti wiom na omo class.
Yeah.
That's how sometimes they behave. They behave as if say nti wo ka so o madwene nya adwuma pe yes we di o matem. But that's a fact.
So ka so o madwene nya adwuma so de we di o matem so apa say farika.
Na wadwene nya adwuma wa wi o man sika akoka cha atodi general ne so opa na cho. Wo de onja sika na wi nyina o de beba. Wadwene nya adwuma.
Wo ka che wo be na adwene nya adwuma oni na tem so na tem.
Na tem ni check ni ye ni nti na adwene. Tio, lastly, just under 1 second. The accounts Ninyakani, Ashanti or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a Voltarian.
Yeah.
Unsa more accounts no.
Yeah.
I'm a country no.
Yeah.
Unso bit me be as a divine adwene adwuma. Ana I hate my wabodamana. Auntie, come adwene adwuma. That's the only way to describe them. I leave it there for now.
Yeah. Divine. Yeah. Very divine and NKRUMAH. Okay, so of our home. Okay, of